enemy, the Empress and her royal protector, Zirconos. In Dunwall, with the death of Delilah Copperspoon, her coven lost its power and was smashed. Their disastrous coup brought to an end. The rightful Empress once again seized her throne. And so it was that Emily the Vengeful rooted out the last of those who had betrayed her and ruled over her empire with her legendary father, Corvo Attano, standing by her side, starting a great consuming blaze at the heart of the empire. He saw his machines used for war and oppression, watching the powerful crush those beneath them. Leaving Dunwall for the last time, he turned to the cold north, his energy spent at last, only an echo of the man he'd aspired to be. There are things that never change, no matter how hard you try. Questions you must answer.
Can I get a...
As Megan Foster faded from the world, Billy Lurk stepped from her shadow, setting out to discover her truest self, and seeking the closest thing she'd ever known to family.
I remember this actually having a good sounding ending. The music. Sadly, I don't feel like listening to it. Alright, Matthew, you ready for some Emily gameplay? Type in the chat. Emily is a good gameplay. I'll just use her slot then. Just do it on easy. Yes, Emily's a good gameplay. Welcome to the tutorial.
I remember training with my father in the years after the rat plague. Someday, he said, our enemies will come for you. The sounds and smells of Dunwall never change much. This is my city. What training regimen does Father have in store for me today?
All right, Majesty. Let's see what you can do.
If I get going fast enough, I could slide beneath that.
Hurry.
Yes.
You'll have to sprint, vault the obstacle, then slide under.
Easy
I
as
didn't really
cake.
do it right, but it worked anyway.
What's next?
Ah.
If only I could spend every day running and jumping. Now to test my agility.
Boneless pizza?
You've learned
I
well.
like me some pineapple and boneless
Let's
pizza.
see how quiet you are, young lady.
Yeah.
I want you to sneak up on me, if you can. That's my girl.
Boneless pizza.
Don't let me hear you or see you.
Didn't see anything at all.
Yeah.
Don't make any sound.
Why fight when you can slip past?
No, Matthew, no, please.
remember,
say that.
the pistol will wake up everyone in the building. Your crossbow is quiet. Perfect shot. We're up, shall we? Yes. You hit him. That's my daughter.
Oh my god.
When someone swings a sword at you, block.
Pervert.
Good. Well done.
Hit me more, daddy.
Block with your blade. Very good. You've got a natural instinct for fighting. If you time your block right, you'll throw an enemy off balance.
Yeah, let's be honest. Oh, what?
Come on. You're quick. Smart move.
Hey.
That'd stop even the most black-hearted killer. You can choke an enemy out, even in combat. Go for the fatality. Feel better knowing you can take care of yourself. When trouble does finally come, you're ready to fight.
I really want to get like a camera. Because it says you can put a camera right there and then you can like put a quote on there.
Why do we celebrate the anniversary of an assassination? 15 years ago, in the middle of a plague that nearly destroyed Dunwall, a paid killer assaulted the palace where I was born and stabbed my mother in the heart. In the aftermath, the men who sent the assassin tried to use me as a pawn in a game of power. They would have succeeded, but my father, Corvo Atano, hunted them down and cut their conspiracy to pieces. All these years later, am I the ruler my mother wanted me to be? Now, we face a new crisis. A monster the papers are calling the Crown Killer has been picking off my enemies and dressing it up like my father and I are responsible. I don't know whether to get on a ship and sail to the opposite side of the world.
This is Overwatch gameplay.
Or to have everyone around me executed.
It makes sense because you can actually teleport. And so can they.
Watch your step, Majesty.
I'm not looking forward to all the ceremony today.
Your signet ring. There. You're ready.
Thank you, Alexei. Open the doors.
Yeah. I'd probably main Genji.
All hail Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Caldwin.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Caldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
Emily.
You look tired, Father.
Every year, I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
I wish Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the Crown Killer, eventually.
People are saying it's you. That these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No, Someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal Protector and Father. I should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
Good memer.
Your Majesty, before we begin the day's observances, we have an unexpected visitor, the Duke of Serkonos.
Ramsay says the Duke is bringing special gifts.
That's intriguing.
His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos!
Mechanical soldiers? Amazing.
What is this, Ramsay? I didn't authorize those things.
Your Imperial Majesty and Royal Protector Corvo Atano, a native of our homeland. Serkonos offers condolences on this sorrowful day, and gifts to remind you of our nation, the rising star on the southern horizon.
We thank you, Your Grace.
Save your thanks. For now, I give you the greatest, Delilah Caldwin.
Impossible.
My mother had a sister?
My dearest niece, hello.
It's not true.
My father was Emperor Euhorn Jacob Caldwin, and Jessamine was my younger sister. At the time of her death, I wasn't ready to make myself known to you, and I was forced to leave Dunwall. But now I'm home.
If you really are my mother's sister, you're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Little sparrow, blackened by bad memories, I'm here to relieve you of your
Right when she
crown.
said that, a World
My
Star
father's
logo
promise,
pops up.
whispered in secret so many years ago, is now fulfilled.
Watch your tongue. Emily Caldwin is the daughter of Empress Jessamine Caldwin.
Royal Protector. How naive to think you could get away with these murders. Living in my palace has protected you, but that's over. Hear me, all of you. Your rightful Empress has returned.
All hail the Empress Delilah, first of her name. Arrest Emily Caldwin and her father for the Crown Killer murder.
What?
Only we can do this one.
Sword can't still my heart.
Yes. Okay. Yes, play assembly.
Cast you in cold marble. Sweet girl, over time you'll come to love me. Perhaps someday you'll see me as the mother you lost. But until then, you'll be kept out of trouble.
I'll lock Lady Emily in her chambers, then I'll bring her to Cauldron Prison until her trial. My father lost it all when I was a boy, so now I wear this uniform, and I send 20-year-olds out to patrol the Rose Gardens instead of drinking with the men from the shooting club.
Let's not get too hasty here,
I
man.
heard shouting. Lady Emily! What happened?
That'll be all, Captain Mayhew.
Rest in peace, man.
No!
That's the Royal Protector's fancy weapon. What kind of sword folds in half?
Granted, she's not dead yet.
There's a legend in the Tower Guard about the Empress's last resort, a safe room inside her chambers holding enough gold to buy a good-sized island. They say that this ring is one of the only 2 keys to exist.
If only you would have done it right now. Did anyone be killed?
Alexei. The throne room. Father! Nothing I can do alone. I need to get out of here. How many times have I looked at that skyline? It feels like everything just changed.
Lady Emily. Where's the Royal Protector?
There's a coup underway. My father is... he's imprisoned, for lack of a better word.
You've got to get out of the tower. Through your safe room. There was a captain earlier today, down at the docks, looking for the Royal Protector. Find her. Get out of Dunwall.
Alexei, I'm sorry. Goodbye.
He isn't dead.
These bastards are working with Ramsay and the Duke of Serkonos.
He just made a stone, Matthew. He just made a stone. Eat all good. Now these two people I just killed, they dead. Pretty much, yeah. Like this girl, this maid, she dead. Yeah.
Throne room blocked off. We should have the time.
See, he's
to
right
stay
there.
here and stall.
Watch over me. Grant me the strength.
I thought that was a
I need.
painting I could,
Search the royal chambers, assuming I don't accidentally lock myself
for
in
money.
this damn safe room.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's party returns. This is exciting. Everything's changing.
Yes, the natural order is reasserting itself. The Ramsays once hosted the king and queen of Morley. Did you know that? I spent my childhood playing with the Buntings and the Boyles, the cream of society.
And very soon you'll be back at the top, Captain.
Ramsay's family fell from the aristocracy, and apparently the man holds a grudge. How it's my fault, that's beyond me. But one way or another, Ramsay is too dangerous to be left in play.
Something stinks around here. It's not my job to clean up.
Hey, Gordon Ramsay. Wait, no, is that your name? Gordon? Did you order a... I can't make a joke. Order Ramsay. Okay.
Goodbye, you entitled bastard.
That was Gordon. That's the cook.
This won't leave my hand again.
I just like doing this to Ramsay. Savenya, mighty Siva. Oh, dang!
Anton Sokolov made this lock. I spent so many nights in here after the rat plague. The Crown Killer must be connected to all this, with the Duke and Delilah. The reserves won't help against Delilah, even if I had a way to carry it all out of here. Until I understand this, I have to go into hiding. I should make my way to the docks. Gotta get out of Dunwall. Somehow Delilah turned my father to stone. I will find a way to undo it.
She is a pro
The city
Genji.
is crawling with the Duke's men.
Usual KO credit.
You're not fit for the watch uniform.
Come on. Thanks. Hey May, how you doing?
I need to find a ship.
Attention Dunwall citizens. As of today, Delilah Caldwin is our new empress. All hail
The
Delilah,
former Empress,
first
Emily
of her name.
Caldwin. Further, the former Empress, Emily Caldwin, is now wanted for treason. Any of you found harboring Emily Caldwin will be fined and arrested.
People of Dunwall, stay in your homes. You're advised to stay indoors during this time of unrest.
Traitorous dog.
Oh. Really? You got alerted from that?
It was coming. What? Hey, that's him. Take it.
Okay. Oh, you're okay. Whatever you say, boss. It's this way. Ooh, I've never been in here before.
Maybe I should have it looked at.
No.
Someone is asking for trouble
Stab.
over there. This is all right. Over there. Ah!
I didn't mean to. I'm a mast. Tell us a joke? Well, I'm not going to be here tomorrow because Parents' Bakery burnt down. Now their business is toast. That was a good joke, right?
Addition. Empress Delilah Caldwin, rightful heir to the throne, has taken power in Dunwall. The usurper, Emily Atano, and the murderous royal...
Huh? What?
Shh.
Help
Shh.
me! Someone! Anyone!
Shh.
I'll respect your reasons for concealing yourself, but know that I appreciate what you've done.
Oh,
That man,
I can talk
part
to
of the
you.
Duke's coup, I'm sure of it now. And I saw him talking to Captain Ramsey of the City Watch.
You weren't the only one fooled. But I never ordered those killings.
I know that. It was irresponsible of me to print the name Crown Killer. I allowed myself to be coerced. Forgive me.
You're forgiven. I'm not sure what happens next, but protect yourself. And when the time is right, tell people the truth.
You can count on it. I won't ask you what your plans are, but for the sake of Dunwall and for the Empire itself, I hope you succeed.
Oh, look at that, I got an achievement.
Road is blocked by order of the City Watch.
Locked? What am I supposed to do now?
Not my concern, citizen. I'd advise you to return to your home.
If I can't get through that
I really just
stick
want to go
from
ahead
my
and buy
shop,
the first
the
game for
entire
this.
month will be ruined.
So I don't have to go to my Xbox
You don't
and
want
play
to be
it.
out on the streets right now. Move along.
And plus the controller is really not good. It's broken, kind of.
accept the transfer. Gotta talk to one of the other districts.
First the shortage of whale oil, then the murders. Now what's ever going on tonight?
It's been hard getting any business done.
Ah, the Hatter gang. Also ready to profit from times of turmoil.
Lunatic and all. Whatever the Royals are fighting about, can't make it easier for them. That's what I'm saying.
I heard fighting between some of the guards earlier.
Shut up.
This is bad.
People are getting rich in Calero and Karnaca, even after paying the Grand Guard to look the other way.
So we set up some black market shops, pass along whatever we score, and we run security for the shopkeepers.
Lean
Gotta
game.
get away. I should talk to the captain of that ship.
Yeah, that ship.
The roads weren't blocked off.
Matthew, no one can please you, alright? No one can please you. I don't know where this guy's at. Where are you? There you are. Right here, please. I dare you to turn around. Please. Yeah, but that guy did on the road to knock him out. I could have made noise and people alerted. You know? I don't want to do that. That's just a waste to kill that guy when I can just go here.
Lady, you want to hear what I've got to say. I guarantee it.
She just assumed my gender.
Lady Emily.
Listen.
I don't care what my face looks like.
My name's Megan Foster. I work with an old ally of yours, Anton Sokolov. We learned something scary down in the south, and I came to warn you.
I know, Anton, but Corvo's gone. The Duke of Serkonos is here with a woman named Delilah. They massacred everyone in the throne room. Then she did something I can't explain. There was nothing to do but run.
Sometimes that's all you can do. This is my ship, the Dreadful Whale. We can head out as soon as you're ready.
I need to get to Karnaca where the Crown Killer murders started. Delilah must have been down there for a while, and I've got to figure out what's going on.
You're Corvo's daughter. I'll give you that. Should we go?
Yes.
Of course.
I'm ready. Still aboard Megan's ship? I feels odd. What is this place? Where am I? I can feel something moving closer. Watching.
Empress Emily Caldwin. I'm a friend of your father's from the bad old days. I never expected us to meet. I watched your mother die at the hands of schemers who wanted your little empire. Then you were rescued by a killer in a strange mask. I thought that was the end of the excitement. But Delilah and the Duke are flies in the ointment, aren't they? How many of your own subjects are you ready to slaughter? And what are you willing to become? 15 years ago, I asked Corvo that last question. This is the moment that changed him. Now it's your turn, Emily.
Oh yeah, of course it's up.
It burns from the inside. I feel like I'm standing at the edge of something. All the stories, they're true.
No.
This is how I'm going to save my father and reclaim the throne. Corvo mentioned being here once.
Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Mother? You're here, but you're not here. In my hand, but somewhere else.
Only the last of my essence. With you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can.
Delilah slit a man's throat for a pair of shoes and painted some of the most brilliant portraits of the age, all in the same year. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes sycophants of those around her. All of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game, and now she's an empress. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
When I was 10 years old, bored with my lessons, I dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean. Now I'm realizing that the world is more off-kilter than I imagined. Everything has been turned inside out, but I'm not gonna stop fighting until it makes sense again. Karnaka's the southernmost port in the Empire, once proud but fallen into disarray. Under the new Duke, the Grand Serkonan Guard has gotten increasingly oppressive. Beatings and firing squads. The Bloodflies are said to be worse than ever. This is the birthplace of my father. Megan Foster keeps to herself. like she's hiding something. But she helped me escape Dunwall, and for now, I need a place to stay out of sight. Delilah and the Duke made me look like a murderer, using the Crown Killer to butcher my political adversaries. They took what was mine, and I'm going to get it back, even if I have to burn this city to the ground.
Must be You're up.
All right. You've explained part of it.
By the way,
but
Matthew,
what were you and
still there?
Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaca, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo.
There were reports about tensions rising, corruption, street violence. I didn't give it much mind. Usually the local authorities resolve that sort of thing.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer. All right. I'll get inside. The Crown Killer has to be eliminated, and if the alchemist will cooperate, maybe I can learn something about what happened to Sokolov. Wish me luck.
If you need my luck, Sokolov's as good as dead. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
The jewel of the South. My father's birthplace.
Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Let's go see the streets where my father grew up.
Off we go then.
It won't do to be recognized.
Take you to Addermeyer by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkono spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. orgies and week-long feasts.
Having more fun here than we were in Dunwall, it seems.
Watch yourself on the way to Admire. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I'll keep my head down.
This is a good spot. Reach Admire, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia.
So is there going to be any DLC for Dishonored?
Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later,
So
Adamir. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
Welcome to Karnaka, stranger.
Your face is covered.
I feel a little like myself again. Hello there.
You know that was supposed to go to what? What are we supposed to...
I'll get the scars tomorrow.
Fellow Sir Conan, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement.